All right, guys, literally, I know it's been a while because I've been working and taking care of business, but we back home. It's chest day. About to go in here and get it in. Good to see you guys. We about to lock in though. Y'all already know what's up. I've been out of the gym for a little minute, so I don't know where I'm gonna be at with the weight, but we gonna see. We're in here, let's get it in. All right, guys, we back in here, chest day on the bench. We're gonna warm up with the bar that's just 45 pounds. We're gonna warm up right there and work our way up. Let's get it in. Let's throw a plate on there. All right, got a 45-pound plate on each side. We're gonna go ahead and get it in. Let's get it. All right, let's run that back. I need like one more of those real quick before we move anywhere else. Let's get it. All right, we got 205. Damn. Turn that music down. It's gonna bust my ears. All right, we got 205 on here. Let's see what we got. It's been a minute. We got a good 3. That's nice. That's good. That's good. All right, guys. We got what? Set 1. We got set number 4 right here. Let's get it in. All right, let's drop it down to 185. All right, guys, we on set number 5. We got 185 on the bench. Let's get it in. All right, that was good. All right, we on set number 6, 185. We're gonna hit this one more time, then we're gonna go back down to 135. Hit that one more time, and then we're gonna move on. Let's get it. All right, let's drop it down. All right, this is the 7th set. We got 135 on here. We're gonna run this back before we move. Let's move on. All right, guys, now we're moving on to the pectoral fly. We're gonna start off with 100 pounds. Let's get it.
right, guys, now we're moving on to set number 2. We at 115. Let's get it in. All right, guys, we on set number 3. We at 130. Let's get it in. Here we go, guys. We're on set number 4 now. We're at 145 pounds. Let's get it in. All right, guys, now we're moving on to the chest press. We're gonna start off with 100 pounds. Let's get it in. All right, guys, now we're on the second set, 115. Let's get it in. All right, guys, we're on the third set. We got 130 on here. We're gonna try to hit this, and then we might go back down on the weight, might go ahead and move on the arms. We're gonna see what it's looking like. Let's get it in. All right, this is the 4th set. We went back down. We had 100. We're gonna rep it out, and then we're gonna move on. Let's get it. All right, let's move on. All right, guys, now we're moving on to arms. We got biceps first. We're gonna start off with 90 pounds and we're gonna superset it. Let's get it. All right, guys, we at 90 pounds. Set number 2, let's get it in. All right, guys, we're on the third set. Let's get it in. All right, let's get it, guys. We're on set number 4. All right, guys, this is the 5th and last set for biceps. Let's get it in. Let's move on to triceps. All right, guys, now we're moving on to triceps. We got 70 pounds on here. First set, let's get it in. Tricep set number 2. We have 70 pounds. Let's get it in. Tricep set number 3. Let's get it in. Tricep set number 4, let's get it. All right, guys, this is the last set for triceps. Then we're gonna move on to forearms. Let's get it in. All right, guys, we're moving on to forearms. Got the 40-pound straight bar. We're gonna superset. Let's get it in. £70 superset. All right, guys, we on the second set of forearms. Let's get it in. All right, guys, we on set number 3. Let's get it in. Set number 4, let's get it in. All right, guys, this is the 5th and last set right here for forearms. Let's get it in. All right, guys, listen, it's been a minute since I've been in here. Just been working like crazy. I'm working outside of work, trying to do things that's gonna get me out of the job that I'm currently going to work every day, working a 9 to 5. Trying to do things to get me out of there. About to start getting my younger brother back into the studio and putting his music out, because he is very, very lyrical. And whenever I start getting his music out there, I'm gonna start showing you guys. I'll put it in a video here and there, and y'all gonna be able to get a sneak peek of my younger brother's music. And we're gonna keep putting it out, promoting that, while at the same time we promoting the channel. But we back in the gym, had a wonderful, amazing chest and arm day. We're gonna check the pump before we get up out of here. Let's get it. So, as y'all can see, still looking good. Gotta keep going, getting a lot of growth, a lot of growth. I think a lot of the rest that I've been getting, because well, it's not even really rest, but just not being working out, it's done a lot for my growth as well. But y'all see it, everything is getting better, especially, man, forearms, man. We've been going crazy. And the chest, man, everything is looking good. I just thank God for the opportunity to be able to come into the gym, bring you guys a wonderful video. Y'all keep tuning in, guys. We almost at 900 subscribers. We getting up there, guys. I appreciate all the wonderful support. Share this thing to a friend who is in need of a routine. Make sure you like the video, comment on the video. Tell me down below in the comments what I can improve on and what you think I do good at that you need to incorporate in your workout. Keep tuning in, guys. I appreciate all the wonderful support, guys. I love you guys. I'll rate this out.